What's up, YouTube? We're gonna go cut down an oak tree today. Kind of a easy, well, bucket truck. Good access. I was thinking about taking you guys with us, although it seems kind of boring. I got a few things to do. Dog ran off on the weekend, tried to follow us to church, and then almost got hit by a car and ended up in the pound, and I can't get him out of jail until today. So I'm gonna have to have some new rules. How do you feel about what you've done? He was a stay-at-home type of dog, and then he became a runaway and try to get hit type of dog. Anyway, busy day, lots of stuff going on, and maybe we'll take you, maybe we won't, and you'll never see this video. But if you do, then we did. So here's the job that we might film some of for you today. That oak tree, it's a white oak tree. It's a real nice tree. Super nice tree. But they don't like it. And we got the bucket truck in there. We backed the bucket truck, and then we backed in the chippers. So the bucket truck works best off the front, has the best reach, and the chipper's backed up to that. And so you can see here strategically that it's quite a, it's a big tree. I didn't bid this very well, but then again, all the cleanup is right here. So all of this, I mean, most of the tree hangs over the drop zone, and the bucket truck has really good access. So we'll just see what happens. We'll just cut down a monster tree and try not to go too broke.
Yeah, just try to get your rope out of there, lay it down just in some way that the winch can hook on. Are you living the good life down there? Living your best life? We're living our best lives right now.
Okay, so off to the post office while Damien gets started on that thing. Tree looks a lot bigger than when I bid the tree, so that happens sometimes. I thought I would take just a minute and respond to a couple of comments. My last video put a fair amount of work into the video to make it more watchable. It was the video where Damien cut down a fir tree, and tree rigging versus tree chunking. And a guy said the video was crap, and I needed to basically be more like Buck and Billy Ray or something. And I just want to say that the reason I make the videos is because it's fun for me, and I have always had my own style, and I do what I do because I want to, and if I didn't want to, there would be nothing to see. So if somebody doesn't like it, I don't understand really why they watch it or subscribe, or the thumbs down button is a totally valid thing. Somebody doesn't like something, and it's a free country or whatever. But not to bust that guy's balls, but I do what I do because I want to, and I have freedom in America to do what I want to do. So I'm gonna keep doing that. And then there was another comment on Instagram that just called to mind a lesson. A guy, I don't want to single him out and bust him either, because feedback creates opportunities for growth. Like if somebody doesn't like something and they tell you, then you can talk about it and maybe learn some respect for each other based on how you answer. And this guy jumped to the conclusion that the whole Tree Life sales of t-shirts and hats was us taking advantage of the legacy of Jaden Anderson. And it was just it was really a wrong thing for him to say, because we had a deal with Jaden Anderson on the Tree Life subject where we put his vibe, his logo on monkeybeaver.com and paid him in advance for any inventory that we got. He would send it to us, and then we would pay for it in advance and then sell it. The motivation is, it's not a get rich thing, it's a fun thing. So when Jaden died, that work and effort and energy goes to his parents, goes to Ed and Ruth, and they get paid in advance. And it's not I hesitate to even bring it up because when you answer a negative comment, you almost give it more press than it deserves. But hey, it's an opportunity for people to know that what we're doing is totally transparent. I didn't respond harsh to the guy. There were some harsh comments to him. A lot of people, say what's on their mind right away. But it's better to think about everything and sort of measure your response. I have said things just off the cuff real quick before where I wish I could take the words back, but words are like a bullet from a gun. You don't unshoot a bullet, and it's really hard to unshoot words. But if the receiver, like, the words that he used were inflammatory and based on any truth, so it didn't really hurt me as much because he wasn't picking at any point of truth, any insecurity. Insecurity is what makes you piss off and sort of fight back a lot of times. And I thought, man, I've said things before that I shouldn't have said, and it would have been really cool if whoever I said them to kind of had mercy on me, because one sentence or one action does not summarize in a person's life. So if you give people the benefit of the doubt a little bit. So I talked to the guy privately, because that's another thing. You don't just public blast everything. At least not right away. If it comes to that, I suppose then sometimes you have to. But he was cool. He got back to me and was like, yeah, I was having an off day. I mean, sometimes when you don't know all the details, you can make decisions based on what things look like to you. Anyway, I probably talked a long time, and I don't know if I'll ever share this, but it's good for me to kind of say things out loud. It's like some sort of inventory for myself. So yeah, hopefully those guys are shredding that tree. Sending saddles today, Monkey Beaver harnesses to Scott Meyer, William McMillian, Donovan Teal, Scott Davis, Bob Easterly, Terry Rogers, Alec Hastings, Samuel Preston, Nate Charlton, Michael Stover, David McMillian, David McMillwain. I gotta be careful. We're gonna send. Okay, William McMillan, David McMillwain, Isaac Schumacher, Ben Law, Todd Teachner. Todd, yeah, we went with the small harness, I believe, on that. So it'll fit. It'll be good. You'll love it. Yeah, let's do some shipping to the post office. Went to the post office, did that shipping, and now I'm back at home. Had to do some stuff with the accountant. Hopefully the guys are still shredding. And now I'm doing one of those DocuSign things because I am making an exciting new purchase for the company. More about that later. It's 12:20, man. I just went to the insurance company to get the insurance squared away on this new purchase that you don't know about. While I was there, I noticed that they had some wind damage to their trees. I'm like, hey, you ought to do something about that. And they're like, come do it. So that was kind of funny. Same exact thing that happened last time. I bought something and went there for insurance. The insurance company actually gave me a bunch of work. It's pretty funny. Oh man, I got a feeling I got this bid way wrong by the looks of that progress. And here I am, stuck doing all of this stuff that does not make that happen faster. Like going to the pound to rescue my dog. After that, I'm picking up the Vermeer and I'm headed back to that job where there's no parking. It's Monday. Still pretty happy, pretty productively getting a lot of things done. I think that's what production means. And yes, fresh out of jail, $82. How do you feel about what you've done, huh? Did shipping, did signage, documentation for the new purchase, went to the insurance office, bid a job for them, and went to the pound and picked up my dog. A lot of stuff. Got up at 6. Here it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm just now gonna be helpful on the job site. I don't want it to sound like whining though, because I'm really thankful for Damien and Adam being able to plug away on that sort of thing while I do this other stuff. So pretty cool, really. It's just that I didn't bid the job for enough, so yeah.